Hi, today I just want to talk a little bit about improvisation. More people ask me about improvisation than anything else, and I wouldn't put myself in the top 1% expert category, but I have learned a couple things that have helped me sound like I kind of know what I'm doing. And one would be, well, we'll start with the song. The song I chose today was Mary Ann. If you don't know the song, it's like this. So on and so forth. This is in the key of F, and one of the first things you can do with improvisation is called what I call chord tones. You can use the chord tones on the first chord, which is F, A, and C. Here's the chord tones. Here's the melody, which starts on A. Let's say I've played the melody once already, and I'm going to go back and do some improvisation. I might go just... I improv'd on the melody using rhythmic repetition. Instead of just going. But I'm still using the chord tones. I'm using rhythmic embellishment so that I can sound like it's something different, although it's the same notes, it's just different. Secondly, I can use a scale. I can use the F scale because I know I'm in the key of F. No, sorry. Doing some things with a scale is using the scale like this. I'm not saying that I start on the scale on the first note every time. I might start halfway up the scale. I might come up and down the scale a little bit. Using the F scale is a great way to make it sound more busier than it actually is. And lastly, I might use an embellishment which is like this, the G sharp to the A. I'm going to start with my G sharp over here and play to the A. It might also be called A flat on your drum. And I might use it here. Now, embellishment is kind of like Tabasco sauce. You don't want to use them all the time. It becomes very tiresome. So I'd use them now and then. That's another way to use improvisation. And if you use a combination of these things, pretty soon you pick up some stuff that you like to play, and I call them licks. You have your standard licks that you like to play, and you start improvising more. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. The other thing I was going to say is that although I use a lot of rhythmic repetition, sometimes just using nothing is actually a great thing. Like I'm not really using any sort of chord tones or embellishments or anything. I'm just playing less, and sometimes less is more, they always say. Playing less things can also be effective. Playing silence can also be effective. So keep that in mind. People don't just talk 100 miles an hour all the time. And in improv, sometimes you have to take a breath, and you have to think about your sentence, and then you go on. And that comes with time and maturity. So that's kind of a quick lesson on how to improv.